Hello YouTubers and gamers alike, I am playing Trove. This is for the patch that just came out today for this month. They made a lot of changes to all the equipment. Started out at 33,000 health. After their patching, I ended up with 46,951, so I am not complaining at all. Some of the changes that they made to the items is that I don't know what patch number it is, it's one of them. The latest one. Check it out on their website. So they made some changes to the equipment, as you can see. They changed all the star values. The rings have had a big change to them. All the shadow items now go up to level 5, or shadow level 4. That will be coming out with a level 5 when they come out with the new Uber Worlds that I've been hearing about after Uber World 5, finally. They drastically increased the maximum health and health regeneration, so like I said, I am now sitting at 46,951 with 5,469 health regeneration and 230 energy regeneration. I'll mouse over my items. You guys can get a good look at it. As you can see, I favor building up maximum health to increase my vanilla swirlwind. It heals you for percentage of maximum health, which I find is just broken. I've also got the shield servitor ally, 20% reduced incoming damage. It's amazing. I've made some previous videos where I soloed a Uber World Shadow Arena 5 pre-patch. So I'm going to go ahead, start this arena off. This is Uber World 5 Shadow Arena. And I guess this one is the adventure. They also made some changes to the spikes. The spikes no longer do full-on blunt damage. They do damage over time if you stay on them. And these goddamn spiders keep pushing me off the ledge. I would totally be okay with having a class like that, once that just summon spikes. So as you just saw, I just used my whirlwind, and I go back to full health. I'm fighting several enemies at the moment. The more enemies you fight, the better chances are of you winning. One-on-ones are a lot harder to do, because you don't get the full healing potential out of it. You heal for every single enemy that you hit. I also don't do a lot of damage, but that's okay. I don't really need to. I don't really run out of energy. I kind of did pre-patch. I've run out of energy pretty quickly. But now my energy regeneration is just so off the scale, it's broken. Same thing with my health regeneration. You can see these two enemies are hitting me and it's just skyrocketing. Alright, so now I'm versing two bosses. What's that? Playing Candy Barbarian. Oh, what flasks? Oh, yeah, I didn't say what flasks I have. I'll do it right now. I am using the Death-Defying Vial, Unyielding Emblem, and the Vampiric Emblem. Flasks allow me, when I get too low on health, it'll just automatically proc. The second one was to become invulnerable for a short time period, and the vampiric gives me lifesteal for a short amount of time. This is my first attempt on the new Shadow Arenas, so I'm not exactly know what to expect. In the patch notes, they say the bosses now spawn turrets, so I'm interested in seeing if that's going to happen in the Shadow Arena. I was expecting just the drop and just being inside of the room. I wasn't really expecting the one that you have to walk around in. I am max level for this patch, which it dropped down from 40 to now what I'm assuming is 36. Nobody said that it's any higher. So they're getting pretty close to being almost dead. Haven't had to use a single flask. Energy regeneration is just broken. But now you can see why I really favor the maximum health and percentage health heal off of Whirlwind, instead of prioritizing a damage build for a Candy Barbarian. This is going to be a long video. Come on, die. There we go. There's one. There's two. Alright. Supposedly, they've made it so that shadow items will drop more in the Shadow Arenas. I don't know anything about that. Oh wow, okay, I guess we're... Okay, so this is new. Was not expecting that. So, there's the final boss, instead of having the drop down. Oh, and it's a good one. He summons shrooms. So I'm just going to run around and let him summon shrooms. Like I said earlier, the more enemies there are, the more chances you are to winning, because you heal for every enemy that you hit. Alright, so he's got 3 up. I'm going to heal off these 3. So they're already down. That sucks. Alright, got 3 back up. I'm going to heal off of them. Basically, this is just a rip for my team. If I run out of shrooms, I'll back off and let them spawn some more. I am just using Whirlwind non-stop. I'm loving this patch. people may not like this build just because it doesn't do a lot of damage. As you can see, I barely nicked his health so far. It's going to be a long battle, but the end results are very rewarding. Yeah, I'll speed up the video so that way you guys don't have to sit here for like half an hour. I don't know how long this is going to take, probably about a half hour. But yeah, I'll speed up the video so that way you guys can see the end results quicker. Either that or you guys can just skip ahead. I don't know how lazy I'm feeling. I did get pretty lucky with this boss, summoning the shrooms. I think I would have been kind of screwed if he had that pulling ability or anything else. I'm a pretty big fan of the spiders, the ones that spawn the spiders on you. They do it quite frequently. The spiders are relatively weak, but it doesn't matter because you can heal off of them for so much. I actually like how the patch is now because instead of just saving my energy just to use the whirlwind, I can now use the whirlwind for the damage aspect of it, rather than just healing myself. I can just continuously do whirlwind. So I do more damage now than I did pre-patch. Man, I should be streaming this. I'm back up. Just got some shrimp heads going on. There we go. Alright. Start healing myself again. I haven't had to use a single flask yet. Really use my ice cream cone that much. I like to save it for an emergency. But just in some perspective, you could see it as the cooldown would just be up by the time I would actually need it. But too many times have I had mobs just take huge chunks out of my health to where my flask instantly procs. So I like to save it as the last minute. Unless I'm in a party, then I'll use it whenever somebody else needs it. Because it is so funny watching people turn on them and just watch them get one-shotted. What? That's okay, we're getting you items. log on to get them. Sweet. Alright, so the boss is dead. And this is pre-patched Uber World 5 Shadow Arena. And I am soloing it. What? That was fast? Oh, post-patch. Sorry. I'm talking to my buddy outside. They have made quite a lot of changes. I don't know if it's for the better. I'm definitely loving it. I think you guys will love it too. Especially since not only my tanking items have gone up drastically in health, but also the people that prioritize DPS will have more health to their their characters so they'll last longer. So instead of sitting at about 20k or 18,000 health, I would estimate that you should be sitting at about 2,500, 25,000. And my ally helps me drastically. The boss doesn't do too much damage to me, and it also helps with the mobs that are attacking me. It reduces all hits coming in by 20%. I am eventually going to get a shadow version of the cat ally, just to play with that, see what that does, because it gives you life steal, but I think it was like 2.2% to maximum health every hit, and as became Barbarian, your sour gummies increase your attack speed quite a bit. So I'd like to see how broken you can get with that. What health does he have left? Alright, he is almost dead. Here we go. Finish off these 5 sharks. Here's the shadow chest that takes almost more hits than the boss. Alright. And a shadow item. Shadow level 1, physical damage, stability, movement, not too bad. And then my screen's jumping all over the place. There it is. Alright. And that is it, folks. So it's not too bad. I didn't see too much of a difference with the arena. I was kind of hoping to see the turrets being spawned, but I guess that must be different bosses. I must have to read through the patch notes a little better. But all in all, not too bad. Boss is still pretty hard hitting, fast, doesn't like to stay away from you. Hopefully you guys will get a good view of this video. Thanks for watching. Recommend it to friends. I will come out with more videos on different classes in the future. Thank you.